guys, Amy Taro here, and I am back again, shiny hunting Clobbopus. Right now I'm just getting a few berries out of the tree. Try it one more time, and we good. Because I find once you get past like 8 berries, I find normally you get attacked. And I don't want that today, no thank you. Sometimes at the bottom of these trees, you can find like tart apples. If you've already done the quest as well. Whoa. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna steer clear of that. Hey, Jeremiah. Hey, Sharkbite. There's another berry. I'm just collecting some of these because I'm trying to finish my curry decks. Yeah, once you see it going, that's normally when you don't want to touch it. And if y'all hear a microwave in the background, that's because I'm making some mac and cheese to hold me over till dinner, because we don't eat dinner till like 7, and that's 3 hours away, and I'm hungry. Moonlight's having to go out and work out in the snow. See, like I said, once you get like that 7 to 8 ratio. Dang squirrels. The dang gray squirrels come out of the trees. Try to bop you on top of the head. Or light you on fire. Yeet! Yeet the squirrel. Oh, dear goodness gracious. We've gotten like at least, I think, a good amount of snow on the ground, and it's still gonna continue snowing, apparently. Jesus, take the wheel. I need to make a cup of hot cocoa. Hasn't snowed this hard in a while. I'm kind of hoping I don't get stuck in the house again for the 50th time this month. I really don't want to get stuck in the house again. Because when you get stuck in the house when it's snowing outside, like, seriously, it is not fun. And I'm going to go get that mac and cheese. Because I'm hungry. Okay, after dealing with that squirrel, let's pray there's some berries left, because most of the time other Pokemon took all the Oran berries. 2 Chesto and 1 Pecha, 1 Prism. Okay, so it didn't take most of the berries, which is good, but it did take 3 of them. Okay, I'm gonna get the map. And we're gonna go to the Pokemon nursery. Because I need them weevils. Oh wow, you can go right in front of it? I always thought you had to go... This whole time I've been doing it the hard way. This is what I got from trading all the snoms and stuff. Come on, girl. So you guys may have noticed I did 5 that were not on the stream, but none of them were shiny. That's hence why we're continuing today. Also, I really wanted to make room in here. Bright side, I did catch a Gigantamax Dreadnought last night. Okay, so we've got our Senta Scorch with Flame Body, which is its hidden ability, by the way. So you won't, Hey, Ruby! Yes, give me the wable. Yay. I hate sometimes when I'm riding this bike and then all of a sudden I ring the bell accidentally and then it's all the Beware start Naruto running on me. That's like, I don't know if any of y'all have been to the wild area yet if you own the game, but there is no greater fear than a full evolved Pokemon running head on at you like a Naruto, like somebody trying to raid Area 51. That's what true fear looks like. I'm not about that. On the bright side, if you run into a wild Curlia and you lose spin, it'll actually spin with you. So that's a really cute little thing I found that they do, which I really like. On the bright side, if Moon doesn't end up going to work tomorrow, maybe I'll be able to get him to work on some actual videos instead of ship posts. Because I am really tired of seeing Sunrong Kagura on my screen every time I open the freaking YouTube recommended for you page. Because it's only because I'm subbed to his channel. It's not because I'm there. Ooh. Ruby, I'm just gonna say one thing. What did we talk about going to bed late? It's a known me. Just in case you guys are wondering, yes, Ruby is a friend. He's having the struggle. He didn't get any of the shiny Magikarp during the Magikarp thing. And I took out too much water out of his mac and cheese. I like to drain my mac and cheese. I don't like when it has a lot of water, because if it has too much water, it gets like this nasty. But I'm gonna have to put some more in it. Okay, there are a lot of things you can do post-game. The question is, where did you, what did you complete Sun and Shield? Because there are quite a few post-game things, including a post-story mode. See ya, Jeremiah. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, it is unexpected next to a sport. Ooh, we got Wable. Hi. Normal. Hot mac and cheese. Okay. So, even if you have just defeated the post-game part, you gotta remember, there is still finishing the curry deck, hunting for shiny Pokemon, which I'm currently doing, finishing the Pokédex, doing max raid battles with your friends. I really hope this hunt does not go to the 300. Some of the ways you have to evolve some of the Pokemon in the game is really weird too. And yes, you still have to turn your device upside down to evolve Inkay into Malamar. Don't know why they can't just have it learn Topsy-Turvy and then it evolves into Malamar. Why do we have to turn it upside down still? No one knows. Wait, what? When did I get these boxes? I have no idea when I got these boxes. Why do I keep closing that? There's always trying to find shiny, max raid Pokemons, G-Max. Those aren't easy to find, trust me. That's why when I found that G-Max Centiskorch, I was like, oh. Oh, sweet! The only Creamy I actually have is a Rainbow Creamy. Yeah, that's why I say always save before trying to evolve an Creamy, because you never know. Mine's is... I think mine... What is the name of the one I have? Yeah, max raid battles, if you're not the person holding the max raid battle, your percentage of probably catching the Pokemon is pretty low. And even if you're the one hosting, it's still low. Max raid Pokemon are very hard to catch. But Rainbow Alcremie, actually, all you have to do is... Yes, I did get Snom, Quinn. I got it. If you want to see it, I'll get my Pokemon. Come here, Bean. That's Bean. This is Bean. Then we have Retsuko. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Gyarados. And the big boy. G-Max Centiskorch. Best way to start my freaking new year. Shiny Carp, Shiny Carp, Shiny Carp, Shiny Carp, Shiny Carp. Yes, Master Carpy. There was a limited time raid. Ironically, the best stat one I got was this one. You have to win them from the Roto lottery or obtain them. You have to get them from the Roto lottery, and that's a very hard. It's not easy. And the other ones, I really don't know. I know, like, you can get it if you. I think it's a prize for BP, aka battle points. I know there's a lot of codes you can get for battle points right now, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's what I use. If it's a Gigamax shiny, I'm like, I'm not taking a chance. Of course. Get your cheeky cheek out of my face. Get it, Centiskorch. Aww. Hey, Primal Leafeon. Rip, poor Hop. Ooh, Farfetch. Also, I found the wild method worked horribly compared to the egg method, because I have found a bunch of them with the egg method, but the wild is just painful. You could be like heckin' lucky to get one of the wild ones. So I just have to hunt the wild ones while I'm also doing egg hunt. So it's like if I run into one. Yeah, is Primal Espeon still hunting that stinking burb? The burb has gone up past 3,000, I know that much. Ooh. Well, good luck, God Snom. Hello, Farfetch. Rookity, yep. Le burb. Le burb. Yeah, it was Rookity that it was after I was doing like 3 shiny hunts at once. I found if you just let it happen and just kind of, oh, here we go again. Let's go. Oof. Someone does not take a hint. Sat there all those hours for nothing. I feel like my life is wasted now. Like, for instance, I'm still doing that type null shiny hunt. Stupid thing's gone over 3,000 soft reset. Soft resets, not encounters. Soft resets. For instance, like that would be like encountering Eternatus over and over and over and over and over and not getting a shiny. It's kind of funny as I actually ended up with a competitive team not even realizing it. Chimera. Oh my goodness. There is everywhere. Yeet. Boop. Bam. Yes, I do have the shiny charm. But even with the shiny charm, it can take quite a long time. I actually ran into that shiny Stuffle on this route as I was trying to hatch Clobbopus, so that probably set me back, as well as the Magikarp raids. And then I caught shiny G-Max Scorch. That was a score on my end. Even though he barely changes, just his little legs change color. That's literally the only thing that changes with G-Max Scorch. Kinda wish I was joking about that. But I'm not. We need to change this to its shiny. This is normal. This is shiny. Normal. Shiny. Normal. Shiny. only thing that changes, it gets a little bit more dark and purple, and its little legs change color from brown to black to gray. Like, that's shiny Centiskorch. Max. And that's it normally. He is beautiful. Boink. Flip. Blip. Beautiful boy. And ironically, it was a brilliant shiny, that I ran into. I had no idea that it was going to be a brilliant shiny, Duffel. No, I do not have the G-Max Square Shiny Cake. Do you mean Alcremie? Nice. Thank you, honey. Well, congrats to you, Primal Leafeon. Unfortunately, not right now. I'm trying to get this guy. thought I saw a sparkle. The only extra shinies I have are Magikarp right now. So that's really all I really have. Are you sure, Leafeon? Okay, then I'll let you get the code and I'll put the link code in. Okie doke. I have used the daycare in the raid area, in the wild area. I just prefer this one. For that exact reason. Because I don't have to worry about Beware's chasing me every 5 seconds. Which is a pet peeve of mine. I got a shiny Snom after 263. I swear, if this is actually it and it hatched at egg 300, that's gonna be weird. I was gonna say it'd be too good to be true, though. Yes, please. That's my reason I don't use that one. I don't see the cutie fly and I feel bad because I feel like I'm hitting him with a car. I just feel like I'm running on the bike so fast, and then all of a sudden I run into a Pokemon and just splatting it against the windshield. That's all that goes into my mind every time. Just the splatting sound that happens when you hit a bug and it gets on your windshield. Yeah, to get the food. Where was it? There they are. I've been after that shiny for ages. I had so many failed attempts in Pokemon Sun and Moon against that thing. They'd pop out of the Pokeball and break my chain. This is one of my, competitive Clobbopus, by the way, that I'm sending you. Thank you! It's a shroom! Let me see if I have any other... How? Oh yeah, these are also the ones from the Magikarp event. I don't know how I have these still. But they're pretty... I think this one is like the best one I got. Wow. But yeah, I saw how you mentioned you're trying to make a competitive team, so I'm sending you over Pokemon with very good IVs. This guy's level 50, so all you gotta do is pop a rare candy on this guy, and he's ready to evolve into a competitive Pokemon. Trying to see if I have anybody else. I have a French Snowrunt that has some surprisingly terrifying good stats, and it's a female. Then I think I had... Didn't I have a... Yep, a Dino, Japanese, with amazing stats. A Ponyta with amazing stats. That's Spanish. A Sobble from Japan, that's amazing stat. How? Oh, it's a Dweepy! Hello, Dweepy! Aww. Holy moly. I think I have a... Oh, there we go. Dweepy! He's in a moonball! No thanks, but I can give you a 5 IV Schnom if you want one. I have a lot of Schnim. I have too many Schnom. I also have a really good Molar, a really good Litwick, and I think I have... let's see. Score Bunny. What did this one? Blaze, Hydration. Oof. Oh, do you have a Gigantamax Gigantamax Centiscorch? Because I have an extra one with a hidden ability. This guy was left over from when I was just kind of doing the raids. I ended up... Let's see, what was the... I also have a Gigantamax Butterfree. As well as Orbeetle. Okay. Oh, wow, impressive. That's like this booty. Beauty. That's my pretty. Did you get any shiny Magikarp out of the raid day, dude? I caught them in dive balls. And there's Bean. Bean. I got the gold carps. Oh, wow. He'll be excited about that. Thanks so much, by the way, Primal. Okay, let's get back to trying to find this after I sort these. Naughty. And Morgrim. Ooh, it's got the Frisk ability. And Effect Spore. Not bad. Not bad at all. No, what are you doing? Hey. Why can't I move that? Yeah, I got a lot of those too. I was surprised on how many I'd gotten too. Yay. Thank you so much, by the way, for these guys. I always thought his evolution was green. I guess that's just how the way people record it. Now the evolution kind of makes a lot of sense. It goes from green, blue to pink. It actually makes a lot of sense because during the color creation process, that was one of the ones they would use. The 5 IV carps were everywhere during that raid event. I was surprised that I actually got as many as I did, though. I think I even got a 6 IV. Yeah, literally right here was where I caught that shiny stuff ball. It just popped out of nowhere. I was like, huh? Oop, that's a very powerful Minchino. Ow, my leg. Oh. First out of the 300. Is it still snowing outside, I wonder? Oh. My goodness, it's still... Yep, the Lord is still giving dandruff out. It is very cold in this basement. Okay, y'all are in the wrong area. Same here. And I just normally wonder trade these guys and see what I get. Thanks again, Primal Espeon, for the shinies. If I get extra Clobbopus, I'll give it to you. Extra shiny, that is, because I have a feeling that I'm going to have eggs left over, and one of them might hatch shiny. That's what I do. That's why I have all the Clobbopus that I keep in there. That's why I'm trying, like... Leafeon. Sorry. I should know that Primal Espeon ain't got none. Meanwhile, trying to... he's got balls, I'll give him that much for doing it without the shiny charm. My luck without the shiny charm is very interesting, to say the least. But yeah, if I, like I said, if I get an extra of any shiny, I'll see if you got it already and I'll trade it to you. If they'd make Pokemon Home, this would make doing the shiny decks, it would make it doing the shiny decks a lot easier because of the fact we would have our shiny Pokemon from the past game. And you have mad luck, dude. Like, that level of luck is like Gandhi level of luck. Because I went throughout the whole entire game encountering so many Pokemon, and I did not encounter a single one. They better announce that they're releasing it early, because last time when they did Pokemon Bank, they released it as the game was basically dying out. And that did not make it easy for people. Oop, Weeble. Yeah, that's what my friend's been doing. My friend's actually been just shiny hunting Eevee all the, like, I'm like, how many shiny Eevees do you have? I lost count. You want me? Okay. She got those in, like, hardly any eggs either. Like, it was kind of terrifying. One box of Clobbopus. Boop. Yes, shiny type null is locked in this game, but it is not locked in Sun and Moon. Hence why I am going to hunt for it in Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon still, because I have that chain going. And obtain it via that. Because I am not waiting for Nintendo to try to decide to give us shinies as the game's dying. Before they bring out another Pokemon game, because that's just not right. They've pulled that way too many times, and I really don't like that. What kind of game are you trying to play here, Nintendo? We don't want these shinies as soon as the game is about to go kaput. We want the shinies now. Like the year they were just giving out legendaries left and right was probably the easiest year for everyone. That the reason that we can't have like nice things anymore on Wonder Trade is because of the fact so many people were hacking shinies. And it was really easy to do too, because of a glitch in the game, because of the result of the legendary Pokemon. Meanwhile, Nintendo blaming us, y'all basically put this in the code. You should have known something was gonna happen if you put a glitch that large in the code. I mean, Cute Charm in Diamond and Pearl, if you had a specific secret and normal trainer code would basically give you the reverse chance of running into normal Pokemon, and all the Pokemon you would encounter mainly were shiny. I mean, that sounds like a dream come true. Hey, Geronimo! Yes, I'd like to wave-o. Well, actually, it was a thing between Nintendo and Game Freak. Which is kind of ironic, seeing that, you know, they put all that process into doing that one game. Town, and it flopped so hard, it's not even funny. Oh dear. Careful, it will block the whole entire Galar region. Won't just be it won't just be blocking the route to Cerulean. It won't just be blocking the route to Cerulean and Celadon City anymore. It'll be blocking the route to the whole Galar region. Oh, Wavo. Not a shiny. Oh. Shiny? Bruh. Hello, Brayden. Thank you, Arceus. I wonder if they're finally at. I swear, if they have as many problems with the Diamond and Pearl remix as they did with the original Diamond and Pearl, holy hell, that thing was a trash can fire. You couldn't even complete the Pokédex properly in the original. You had to hack it in order to complete the Pokédex. Do you know how many hours as a kid I spent trying to complete that Pokédex? And then I found out I had to use a freaking Game Advance system in order to actually get the Pokemon I really wanted, like the legendaries, in order to complete the Pokédex 100%. Like, you couldn't get legendaries that you required to actually complete the Pokédex. It was ridiculous. It had the in-game function, it just didn't want to cough up the game part. I already got one, but thanks anyways. Oh my goodness, I have no idea which eggs is which. Okay, so we had these, so it must be... That's a lot of egos. Lego the ego. Cuff. Ooh. Dang. I heard the shiny rates in max raid battles are higher than if you were to encounter them in the wild, which is kind of messed up, seeing that they run away so often. It's like, are you trying to trigger me? I wasn't taking a chance when I found the shiny G-Max Centiskorch. I just yeeted my Master Ball at it. I was like, nope, I ain't doing this again. The heartburn I had that night. Oof. Because I have never failed a shiny. Dude, how y'all getting these shiny raids? Ooh, I saw Sparkle. I just randomly stumble across it. I don't even know where the heck I'm going. I'm just like, ooh. What did I even catch Zykin in? After these hatch, I'm definitely gonna check now because I'm kind of curious. And you'll notice that if I do get the shiny, I will post the reaction. Oh my goodness. What's kind of funny is they will go into some of the smallest Pokeballs. You ever wonder what it's like in a Pokeball? Because it says it's a miniature paradise for a Pokemon. It says it's a paradise fit for each Pokemon's specific needs. So that makes you wonder, like, what is it like inside a Pokeball? Like, I know it's not all kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. I mean, it's gotta be better than, well, a lot of the alternate. Okay, Zykin. Okay, Eternatus was caught in a Dark Ball. Like, legit caught him in a Dusk Ball because I felt that fit his theme. I catch Pokemon and I feel it fits their theme. Where are you, Sword Duggo? Sword Doge. Sword Doge dot. Like, my first Alcremie was this one, Sweetie. It's a rainbow Alcremie named Sweetie. There it is. Oh yeah, I caught it in a Pokeball. That's because the Pokeballs are shaped to bring out what the Pokemon wishes for. And if you remember correctly, Iris caught Dragonite because it was going on a rampage, and basically what you saw was it throwing a baby fit. But yeah, I caught it in a Pokeball. icon and a Pokeball. Not even a premiere. A Pokeball. Lol. I don't know what it is, but that's like been kind of my aim whenever I battle legendaries, is I always try to get them in Pokeballs. Like if it's the main cover legendary, it's been kind of a thing for me over the years. I don't know why. Good for you, you kind of me into Ray. Ooh, very powerful. Hello, cotton candy smelling boy. Meet my giant fire centipede. Oh yeah, it was jealous of Ampharos. Because Ampharos basically has that, you can just snap your fingers. That's basically what apparently happens when they just don't want to have anything. Apparently they can use their minds. All I'd say is Alakazam's Pokeball must look fantastic. Because that Pokemon's smart. Calculators all up in there. But oh my goodness, the Masuda method, do not ever try the Masuda method in Pokemon X and Y. It took me 7 months to get a shiny Torchic. I went probably through probably, I'd say over 10,000 something, maybe like 10,000 eggs before I got that. It was a nightmare, and I kept count too. I was literally just randomly talking to my friends. Oh my gosh, it probably does. That would actually be cool though. Can you just imagine that? Probably as the screaming man on the wall. He's probably quite an intellect when it comes to his stuff. Electrode is just a bunch of cushy pillows. Electrode just has cushy pillows all over the wall. Poor baby. Yeah, Voltorb and Electrode, even the smallest bump, like, onto any hard surface can get them scared enough to erupt. That's why they erupt. Their body literally just says, okay, time to explode. Wait, no, I don't wanna. Too bad. I mean, that must be horrifying, just knowing that any moment you could explode. Like, that's its happy place, is inside the Pokeball, surrounded by pillows. Then you have Snom, who just has icicles and a little itty bitty little bed. And a sign that says home sweet Snoom. Bean's Pokeball is probably pretty interiorly decorated. Eternatus. Yeah, I only let you out to help me in max raids. You was staying in that goddamn Pokeball. We ain't having none of that. Eternatus and Hatterene, as well as Hatchram. Those, just because of their Pokedex entries. Like, no. One of them basically can cause a huge, like, academic. The other one is a giant walk. The other one is a giant, like, Clobbopus, though. Oh my gosh, this guy's a... He's up there in the beans. He's got the bean makings. Like, oh my goodness. It has the intelligence of a 3-year-old. Groudons would Hey, Raptor Boy! Groudons probably would be an ocean of lava. But the ones I think that would definitely have, like, solitary confinement... Malamar! That thing is crazy. Eternatus. Orbeetle Gigantamax, because that thing literally turns into a crazy, hypnotic, I want to rule the world kind of Pokemon. Okay, let's see. Anything that wants to, like... There are a lot of Pokemon, actually, that could terrifyingly fit that capability in that entry. Like, this thing... Stomp, like, why is it always the people-looking ones that, like, do harm to others just for fun? Like, no. 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 No, no. Like, for instance, you have, let's see what's on this page. I don't see anybody with too bad of a Pokédex entry here. Like, you wouldn't think this would hurt you. Wrong. This Pokemon, if you even, like, get within its Hey, Rainbow Wolf. Hey, Kai. So, if you even get within this Pokemon's range, it will slice you to ribbons. I'm gonna stay as far the heck away from that thing. I mean, it got the nickname the Mountain Witch. This thing murders Cubones to make that skirt it's wearing. This one, Morgrim, pretends that it is apologizing and then literally stabs the person in the back. Holy! This one's just so dumb it starts swimming into stuff. Like, why are some of these so dark and morbid? Like, it's some of the cutest Pokemon can be some of the most dangerous ones too. It's like a lot of the fan favorites have gotten some very dark Pokédex entries that I do not know why they have given to those Pokemon. Because they do not deserve it. Like, I mean, this thing has a nicer Pokédex entry than a lot of other Pokemon. And it's a tree of doom, basically. Like, that was every kid's fear in the middle of a stormy night when that tree shadow would loom across your window. Molar literally leads people to their death inside the, inside of the forest. Trevant helps lost people. Hey, Geo! This one is adorable, but what does it do? It uses, it eats life energy of people. No! Why is that a thing? Pokemon explain! This one is literally a dead baby dragon. A dead baby dragon. This one is from it sifting, so the reason it has the ice face is because it got stuck in basically it got stuck in the water for so long that its head literally covered in ice. Bruh, how long do you gotta keep that poor baby down there? No. This one, the two heads that actually used to fight with each other become mindless hands. They still fight with each other for some reason. This one is literally, Relic right here, Runerigus, is quite literally, and I quote, the Vikings would leave behind... They would leave behind runestones, and runestones were their way of grave markers. So that's basically what Runerigus is. It is the Valkyrie variation of the sarcophagus, because they believed without a runestone that you could not go to Valhalla. The more you know, the less you see these Pokemon. This is just a snapping turtle. Hence its name, because I had a friend who had a snapper turtle named Snapper, and now it has invaded the lake and is chasing everybody, and no one wants to go in the lake anymore. So, thanks, irresponsible pet owner that brought that home from Florida. It's because of you I can't Gengar's Pokeball would probably look like a Halloween trick house. At least that's what I think. You know, all the stereotypical Halloween stuff with that little TV that him and Ghastly and Haunter like to watch. Pokemon is not a baby game. Drifloon literally drags kids to hell. I quote, in its Pokédex entry, it says, it dislikes heavy children. What the heck's that supposed to mean, huh? Oh, speaking of Drifloon, there's one right now. Oh god, it's coming. Oh no! I loved that thing when I was a kid. I wanted a plush of it so bad, even when I found out its Pokédex entry. I didn't care, that thing's freaking adorable. But oh my goodness, the Pokemon in real life, some of the drawings, what Drifloon would look like, you wouldn't see me go near that thing with a 5-foot pole. Thing looked like it came out of hell itself. Like, I'm not touching that. I don't know what kid would. But whoever that kid is, they apparently have 2 brains. Apparently have very small amount of brain cells. Yes, Drifloon was extremely cute. And then they dropped the bombshell. Oh, this Pokemon drags kids to hell. Me. Okay. But what if it's a good Drifloon? Then it wouldn't do anything. I had a very innocent mind. Though I do believe there are bad and good Pokemon. Just like, for instance, if your Drifloon didn't want to do what it was told, it could fight that, technically. And, for instance, it could end up, like, doing opposite. For instance, there's even been Hypno, known as the child kidnapper. Let's not start on Miltank. We already have burgers in here. Hey, Shark Bite. But yeah, basically the Pokemon Drifloon. Okay, here we go again. I don't know. That's up to you, Ruby. Overwatch makes you rage. A lot. Also note, if you put Sword in, Joey's probably gonna come swipe it from you. Hey, look at that! You got a buddy! Yay! Wow. Everybody must know what goes on with his little brother. Oh, I just realized my hot cocoa getting cold. I made some hot cocoa and now it's just sitting there. But I want to see what this is. Is you shiny? Or nah? Nah. He is not shiny. Perfect temperature. I think he has it on the Switch. I heal hot chocolate. It's snowing outside. I'm in my basement. And I have hot chocolate. Life is good. It'd be even better if I could get... Oh my goodness. It'd be even better if I could get this Clobbopus to show up. Why are you not shiny? I have a whole box of these. Okay. Give me a sec. Show. Oh my goodness. Don't even get me started. Dude, you have not played... have you played Skyward Sword? Or Ocarina of Time? Two enemies in that. The Sleeping Guardian, or the Guardians of Light. I want curly fries now too. Sorry, Wooby. Unfortunately, we can't control the baby's wow meter. But yeah, if anybody wants to hear a Pokemon voice, I don't mind doing it. Yes, the Silent Realm from Skyward Sword. Those things. The Silent Guardian. The fear that runs through your body. I haven't even gotten to that level. And I'm terrified. I'm like, I'm just gonna wait here. Oh hell no, they're coming for me. I don't like this. Yeah, they are. They're in the freezer aisle. Ocarina of Time. Oh my goodness. Where do we start with that? The whole Redead thing is a giant, like... As a kid, you were just enjoying the main story. You didn't know what was going on, and all of a sudden, boom. You turn into an adult, you come back, and the whole entire area is crawling with Redead, one of the most terrifying creatures in the whole entire Zelda area. Okay, Victory Bell? That one is not really easy to do because he has... The Redeads weren't as scary as what I'm about to remind you of. The boss from the Temple of Shadow, the mini boss, and from the bottom of the well, Dead Hand. Like, it's bad enough when you got the Redeads and you can't see the face. But then all of a sudden you have these, yes, Dead Hand. That guy. He is terrifying. My friend, by the way, if you guys have ever seen the meme, Nintendo says E for everyone, the child who played this, the 7-year-old who played this says otherwise. That 7-year-old was my best friend. That 7-year-old was my best friend. I was 9 at the time. Well, he's my neighbor, but he's also a friend. Childhood friend, I should say. He always picked the opposite Pokemon virtual to me. He's basically the blue of my existence. But, he was fighting it, and all of a sudden it appears, and he just freezes. He stops playing the game. It's like he's gone incognito mode. His brain has stopped working. So I have to grab the remote from him and fight this horrifying thing as I am internally screaming. I want my mom, I want my mom, I want my mom, I want my mom, I want my mommy. It was not a pretty sight, but his dad came down and said, "Why y'all screaming?" I said, "Look at TV." He said, "Oh God." He said, "You know, you're pretty good at this game." I'm like, "Thank you." I was shaking so badly by the end of that battle. That thing is just so disturbing. Like, it's literally, it was once human, but he resorted to so many deals in black magic that he turned into that creature. Oh no! Ugh! The Null River. Oh god. I've not played that one. Dead Hand is like, I'm not sure if either any of you have actually played the original Nintendo 64 version, but oh my lord, if you have, compared to the new recreation of Dead Hand, the old one was 10 times as terrifying as it normally was. That thing would look into your soul. It was terrifying. Because of the fact that it was pretty blocky as well, compared to a lot of the smooth animation we have now. It was literally probably one of my worst nightmares as a kid, because they also censored a lot of the blood that was originally on Dead Hand. Like, he was originally covered in so much blood. Like, his movements, too, they were just... over the years, they did start to remove that stuff, little by little. Just in little patches so nobody would notice. But in the, in that one, yeah, you literally could tell. It was terrifying. And the GameCube version was a downloadable version ported from the N64. So yeah, that only had a small patch where they took away, like, I think a small percentage of the blood on him. But yeah, long story short, Dead Hand is terrifying. The whole Shadow Temple as a place is like one of the most terrifying. Oh yes. Characters, bosses, one of the bosses, when people ask me what is one of the creepiest final bosses in a game that you would not probably expect, I say Andreas from Star Fox. And another one is the stupid red eye from Kirby Dream Land. Like, this game is uber adorable. Like, why was there a need for this? Why do we need this little shop of horrors red eye coming in at the end of the game? Like, no. And let's not forget how many, why do the Kirby enemies have to be some of the scariest things? You have little hamsters that you fight against, and you have moles. And then it's like, at the end, they just ran out of ideas and said, oh, forget it. Let's just put in a giant scary turn one of the cute villains that we all thought was just something into a giant scary abomination that scares kids so badly they won't be able to sleep at night. No. Oh. Marx is from the new one. Yeah, that guy is nightmare fuel. Yeah, you stay in that tag team kind of stuff. And what's even worse is they brought him back in Smash Bros. As somebody you can verse. Battle for Bikini Bottom. Yes, that was one of the games I loved when I was a kid. But oh my gosh, some of the villains in those games that you would not expect to be as terrifying as they are do turn... Oh, don't you do 0-2 that way. Come on. I think Marx is the giant eyeball I was talking about. 0-2 is a cool character with a very sad backstory. She is creepy if you see her, but you don't know her backstory. But if you find out her backstory and her true intentions, you actually can kind of sympathize with her character. Darling in the Fan X was messed up. A messed up anime. Now, if you want an anime that'll make you cry, even though you don't know what's going on, just watch Made in Abyss. That thing made me cry like a baby. I didn't even know who the characters were, and I was crying. Like, That's some powerful stuff. I don't even know who these characters are, and I'm crying for them. Another, like... Oh my gosh, it really did. That thing... Who rides on a beach ball. 02, I really do feel bad for her. Her whole entire life, basically, she's tortured. She finds one person who sympathizes with her, and... Oh, yeah. There's 0, and then there's 02. Not to be confused with 02 from Fan X, which is probably one of the saddest anime endings / happiest I've ever seen. Rip my heart. Like, no. Why you do this to me? Like, no. No. I don't want to be crying my eyes out. Why? The character's not even real and I'm crying. Why? Oh, Robot Pat. That thing gave me nightmares as a kid. Now, if you ask Moonlight what the enemy that scared him the most, he'll probably say, Armor Goma from Twilight Princess, because of giant ass spider. And what's hilarious is if you talk to anybody with arachnophobia, and they bring up what their least favorite boss was, like the creepiest, most lifelike boss, besides a giant eyeball in the back of its head that makes no sense to be there until you beat the boss and find out it was literally just a tiny itty bitty little spider inside a big old body controlling it, which explains the name Armor Goma. And it's like the levels of hell no. But it is satisfying to whack him with a sword, though. And then you just get a giant hammer and smack him. But seriously, this was how Moonlight called me. I pick up the phone. Hello? Amy, why did you tell me there was a giant freaking spider in this game? I told you, you weren't listening. Help. Okay, take the rod. Put it in the statue. When it gets close, shoot it in the eye. Big ol' eye on the back. Can't miss it. Shoots raised beams. And then, wherever it stops, put the robot and smash it. The coolest boss, in my opinion, is probably going to be the worst boss for a lot of people. Because it was the first boss I ever fought. And that would be Morpheal from Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. The underwater battle that most people hated because it was very simplistic and not... Well, it was simplistic, okay? It was easier times when games were not expected to be as extravagant and just had this decent charm to them. Nowadays, you can put these all, like, smash them all together and boom, there you go. Like, that was when video games actually put effort into things. I know, right? It's a spider. But it is a big spider, I'll give them that much. Morpheal was really cool because I'm a huge fish nerd, and Morpheal is literally like a hybridized a hybridized combination. Excuse my brain farting there for a second. A hybridized combination of some of my favorite species. Hey, Frisky! It is a mixture of the jellyfish, the eel, and most people do not realize this, but yes, eels do have 2 pairs of jaws. So that is not uncommon for an eel to have 2 pairs of jaws, just like Morpheal. You also have the piranha, for those little things it spits out, the piranha bombs. And then you also have the fact that on its scales and body, it is basically a brisher mixed with a eel mixed with a arapaima. And arapaima are some of the strongest, most muscular fish in existence. Their scales are so hard, in fact, that they were actually used by the Amazonians as armor. They're fantastic fish, but should never be encroached into a small area. They will literally jump out of the water and ram you. Look at that, you came here to watch shiny hunting and you're also getting an education on biology. I love fish. How many people can say, Mom, I actually learned something off of watching a YouTube streamer? Oh my goodness. The feminists are attacking. Hello! Jeez, normally that's all male. By the way, if any of you guys want to get one of these Clobbopus, I am going to be trading them all away later tonight after the stream on the surprise trade, so that's your best chance to get one of these guys. I just hit a Stuffle at high speed. He's gonna sit in my hot cocoa right now. Oh, you don't have to worry about that, Ruby. It's nice to have something to look over every once in a while and see, to make sure I'm keeping my sanity, to realize that I'm, you know. I don't even know if that is. I think I haven't played the Switch version of Overwatch, so I would not know. Oof. That stinks. What's kind of cute is when I picture my Scorch, I just picture it babying all the eggs, just curled around them, heating them up. Not murdering them, like it says in the Pokédex entry. I like to make it cutesy. Oh, I actually, towards the end of the game, if you go back to the Yiga hideout, you actually, I actually have taken out, some of the one hit and you're dead guys. Which was not easy, shall I note. Oh, there we go. The mighty bananas really don't do anything. What's kind of funny is dropping the bombs onto them because it literally just KOs them. The Yiga clan is more... Sneaking around the Yiga clan is more infuriating, if anything, than it is challenging because of the fact it just sends you back to the beginning of it. You just really, you have to retrace your steps over and over and over and over and over and over, and it's just like... And then the boss, he reminds me of something coming out of Naruto. A lot of people hated that boss, but I think it's what it needed because the Ganon fights were very hard. So giving players a bit of a break from those extremely hard battles was a much needed relief in my opinion. Oh dear. Out of curiosity, Geo, like, where is he right now? Like, what on Discord? Like, oh, Hitmonlee. No, get away, chinchilla. No, I don't want to go in there. A van? Who the frick is Van? Oh, Vian. Why the fuck is this a monthly thing? One minute, guys. I'm gonna mute my mic. God damn. One minute, guys. I'm dealing with. I'm so irritated right now. Ugh. Geo, ignore him and just don't listen to him. He's being a little. He does this almost bi-monthly with me, and to be quite honest, I'm freaking done, dude. Like, he's done that since I first met him, like all the way back 3 years ago. I've had to talk him out of this. It's like when he's having a bad day, he starts saying that kind of stuff. And it's probably going to lead into an argument later tonight because he will, you know what, he just has his mind bent on something. And once he has it bent on something, he becomes a giant at times. And he doesn't think about anything. He just calls himself a ripoff and starts beating himself up when in reality, he's just salty about something at work. It's always something. He's always upset about something that he's not telling me normally. Which we have gone to the therapist at least 15 times, and she said, if something is going on, you need to tell me. So yeah, he's basically just blowing off his steam right now. Just don't give him the pleasure of having an audience. Okay? Also, that channel is not just his, it's also mine. So he can't just leave his channel, quote unquote. Like, that's... Without me, he wouldn't have any of the, to be quite honest, any of the voices he has. Because I was one of his original voice actors next to Alex. Me and Alex are really and as well as a lot of the voice actors are responsible for building this channel up. And I'm gonna fight for those voice actors, because if he is going to be like this, he's not just gonna shut it down and do something like that when all these people had put their hard-earned work into doing this and making something that everyone can enjoy. I'm not just gonna let him quit. He quits, and a whole bunch of kids are crushed. A whole bunch of people are crushed. Like, what? Ugh. What's even worse is I don't even know what time he's getting home tonight. Exactly, Geo. So that's what I have to remind him every time he does that crap. I say, you quit this and you're gonna put a lot of people in a bad place. And I'm not gonna let you do that. Like, I'm not joking. If he gives up doing that YouTube channel, I'll take over in his stead. Because I'm not gonna just sit here and watch it fall through the ground. Just because Mr. Grumpy Pants has one bad day. Oh, you have no idea how much I want to smack him when he does this. He hasn't done this in like 5 months, so something is definitely bothering him. And I think I know exactly what it is, too. He needs a hug. Unfortunately, I can't leave the house. Because it's snowing. If they still have this open, I'm gonna try to join. Oh, meow. I already have pre-recorded a lot of my lines as well, so he can't say, oh, I'm having a hard time, oh, I'm having writer's block, oh, I'm doing this, oh, I'm having that. Like, did I give up every time I had a hard day or a bad day? Did I want to? Yes. What, did I? No. Yeah, Primal, I don't really have a Discord. I just keep my Discord so I can keep Moonlight in check, to be quite honest, if I have to be honest with ya. I don't use it that much anymore. Thanks, Gio, but I'm just doing what anybody should to help out someone. I care about Moon, and the thing is, he's wanted to give up a lot of time. And to be quite honest, I think you guys are one of the reasons he hasn't given up. That, and I wouldn't let him live it down. Oh my goodness. And I'm pretty sure I know why he's acting like this. That is because he's probably having writer's block again, or creator's block. And when he gets creator's block, he goes into his do or die mode, as I call it. Literally right here is 100 more than Snom was. so many eggs. Okay, here we go again. Come on, shiny. Oh, no clouds definitely hit overhead. That's thanks, Primal. How many more of these are we gonna have to go through? Mm. We've gone through 90 eggs. Rainbow Wolf, why don't you deserve happiness? There's gotta be a reason besides because you just don't. Okay. Since when did my channel turn to Dr. Phil? No offense, but that's how I feel right now. Good. Jesus, take the wheel. Okay, so we've done 30, 60, 90. 95 of these guys. Oh, here we go again. Oh my goodness. Gone through 100 of these. I'm going to 400 and then I am stopping for now. They should appear, and it should be appearing by now. It's literally less than 200 open. Here we go again. Octopus hooks. Yeah, they kind of are like octopus hooks. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I forget to send friend requests all the time. I have a lot on my mind right now. And there weren't that many people on last stream, so it's not surprising to me. Oof. My foot is falling asleep. Oh my goodness. Yes, I have the shiny charm game share. The baby Pokemon? Oh dear. I know Munchlax, Pichu. Let me look at that real quick. Badoo. Okay, so we have Badoo. Pichu. Why not? Bonsley. Cleffa. Togepi. Munchlax. Riolu. Mime Jr. And that's all. So we have a total of 1, anti-rogue. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine baby Pokemon. They have 9 baby Pokemon. Togepi, Riolu, Pichu, Badoo, Munchlax, Tyrogue, Cleffa. I think I said Cleffa already. Oy vey. I would Primal Leafeon, but I have no idea when Moonlight's gonna get home, and I have to deal with that. So I'm gonna surprise trade these guys out real quick. 120. A dynasty. Yes, sir. Yeah. I'm not too hungry right now. I'm not too hungry right now. I have heartburn. I wonder if that's an authentic Sinistea. Impotent. I think I'm gonna join this, if it'll let me. Of course it's not. Story of my life. Gonna see what we get from this one, and I'm gonna end the stream. 400 of those little guys. Ooh, Larptar. Oh, come. Okay, that's mean. Okay, let me put that in right now while I'm... There you go. How rude can you be? I hate when people send Pokemon and they've got like really mean things on them. Sure, Primal. Yeah? I'm live, Mom. 1 minute. Another dweeby. So many dweebies. Nick it. Okie dokie. I'm gonna copy it and paste it on Word. Another Droopy. And a moon ball. Why do I feel like I traded with that guy already? Nope. Got amazing stats though. 5 IVs. Oh, please, please don't send me a Pokemon with a sad Pokédex entry. This is all I get on this surprise trade. It's just a freaking bunch of Dreepy. That may have been one of mine. It's in a Ultra Ball. Oh, look, a Schnom! Ooh, Hippopotamus. Sure. Really? Because it said it delivered it. Galarian Darumaka. And let me add you in there real quick. It's Oceana. There are a lot of mini octopi. Like 4 boxes of mini octopi. I have an army. It's okay. What? Leafeon, do you even know what harem is? Let me get the Pokemon, most likely from Ricardo. And then I will hop on in, if it pops up. And look, it's a Mimikyu. A Japanese Mimikyu. Oh, konnichiwa. Desu. Oh, buddy. Yeah, that Clobbopus sash was for nothing. Amazing. Okay. Now it's time to turn this on. As soon as I can. With a switch. If you snitch on the snitch, you're no different than that one guy everybody's been making memes about. Togepi is going to be what killed us. You're having a problem with someone, Geo? Ugh. Yes, yeah. Oh. Thank you, life to. That move is a godsend. Did it just skip? Oh yeah, I had it, but I used. Little feet. Why? It's just a little feet. Oh dear. No, don't you bring that thing back in here. No. Boom! That happens to me every time. But I knew I wasn't going to waste a good Pokeball on it. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can find any other max raids near me. No, 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 no. Oh my goodness. Okay, hello. Come on, nowhere skin. No, Halucha, don't you dare. Good thing I have a lot of wishes. Oh my goodness. Go away, bounce wee fee. Go away, bounce wee fee. I just realized she. No, thank you, they scare me. Ooh, Chinchino. Ooh, is this harsh sunlight in here? That's a good sign. I don't think so. I'm trying to get the Charizard. We ain't doing that today. Not today, not today. Okay. Don't jump on me. Don't jump on me. Please don't jump on me. There's that grapple lock. Ooh. Bruh, how many times is this gonna take? Oh, it stayed. Didn't click it fast enough. Anybody up for a Sandaconda? The Sandaconda is a ground tape. Bruh. I do not have it memorized. Just tell me when you're finished, okay? It also probably helps if I'm connected to the internet. Hey, Quackers! Trading away all these Pokemons. I love how the person's name is literally shiny. Like, what? Wait, you can do... Would have liked to have known that a while ago. It's a green type. Oh, wow. That's a first. And here we have that one person bringing in the OP. Thank God that is not shiny. Well, the Gyarados is, but I figured that much. Oh my goodness. Oh dear Lord. Hit him, baby. Ooh. I've actually been in a semi-sandstorm once. It does not feel good. Dang. I've never seen an Eternatus mix. Yeet. Go. Getcha. Don't look at me like that. I was gonna say, it's shooting shit. Yep, somebody went down with that for that trade. Yay! Oh! In a beast bowl? I actually think that's... Oh my gosh, Pikachu raid? Pika, 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 Pika. Please, please, please. Damn it! I've never seen a Pikachu raid. Ooh, Gardevoir! Let's see, she's a Psychic and Fairy, so that means Bug type is effective against her, so... It's time to bring my little boy. Here it comes. Oh. I'm just giving away those guys away on trade. Oh, you found a Leafeon. Baby. I want to see my little boy. Come. I want to see my little boy. That's one big waffle. Yee. It has the hidden ability. Mr. Bowling. Wire. Why is she still so big? Obi-Wan Kenobi, I just realized that. Obi-Wan Kenobi with the lightsaber doggo. Burr, baby, burr. Ooh! Dang, what did Maractus do? Not happy with that Maractus. Hit the sword doggo. Really, sword doggo? Those Pokemon are actually supposed to be released later in events. Oof! That gotta hurt. These NPCs stink. Please, lady, don't bring it out. When you're being swept by a Leafeon. I wonder if it'll go in this. If it does, I'm gonna be speechless. Well, I'll be danged. And I got R34. Why? I feel horrible for saying that, but seriously, like, oof. R34 hit Gardevoir like a bus. Are those? Oh my gosh, it's Ninetales. Yeet. City Scorch! It's a Centiskorch. That's a fire type. I wouldn't put Glaceon in there. I put Vaporeon. At least that one will stand a chance if it gets hit with a bug type attack. I swear, if this thing is shiny... No, it's not. It's huge! Oh, your Togekiss is shiny. I think we got two of the better NPCs this time. Giant boy. Giant girl. That's a big bug. Oof. I have too many of these. Bye bye, Buggy. And back to shiny hunting. Oh, Lord. You think? They hooge. Oh, my Lord. Run! Ooh, I see a raid. Who it is? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Ooh, it's a Torkoal! It's tempting, but that's a double weakness. Hapado. 5 stars normally have a very good chance of being shiny. Put this phone on a charger! Sorry guys, I just got back. This guy mostly. Oh, 1 second. I gotta go, guys. Well, thanks for joining the stream, guys. This is Amy Ontario saying gotta catch 'em all and catch you later.